So today we're talking about the guys that look at other women, okay? And we're talking about in real life or online. What do you do in that situation? And so it's something that has happened to me in the past. You know, I'm happily married now with Will for 17 years. And we're from Miami, and everyone in Miami is absolutely like gorgeous. There's so many beautiful people there. And from day one, Will has never checked out a girl, has never been like ever. He's always made me feel like the most beautiful woman ever. And it's interesting how before Will, I would choose guys that would check out other women. They would make comments about me and how, I could improve my looks and things like that. And it's, I was used to thinking, oh, this is just the norm. Like, this is what is typical and guys are, like this. And I have to just deal with it. And so I get why so many women that I talk to and my clients and in this community, you guys are kind of just used to, oh, it's just how it goes. And you stay in relationships with guys that are outright just like checking out other people and in front of you talking about other women, or you're catching them even online, or they're even swiping on the apps. And so I really want to speak to that today and tell you that it is, without a shadow of a doubt, my time. It is. And I'm going to tell you why. I know, some guys might be listening to this and I'm like, well, hey, we're just looking, nothing's happening. And I disagree with you. 100%, 1000%. And to me, it's all so important to respect your partner, and it's about priorities. And so if your priority is to have a relationship with someone and be that partner for them, and you're both showing up for each other, you value each other, you maybe want to start a family with them, you respect that partner. And so when you have, your attention is going to someone else, and that could hurt your partner and the way that they feel about themselves, or perhaps, you're even putting energy into like swiping, like, oh, just for fun, or who knows what you're saying to yourself to justify that, whatever these people are doing. It's like your energy, if you truly are aligned with your partner and you guys are making each other a priority, and that's how it should be, then your energy shouldn't be, oh, let me check out this person, let me just for shits and giggles swipe here and there. That is such a disrespect to your partner. And by the way, like, women can do this to men too, and it goes both ways. Like 100%, I don't agree with women doing this to men. Okay, so I just feel like respect is so important, and I don't think that you should ever be like, oh, well, I guess, it's okay. It's not okay. And so is there a world that perhaps you may have never even been in a relationship with someone that makes you feel like you're the most beautiful woman, right? That is possible, and that's probably why you've been settling for whatever you can get, and someone disrespecting you, and someone not valuing you, and cherishing you, and only adding value to your life, only like lifting you up. And so I'm here to tell you, please lean in, okay? You deserve so much. And this is for anyone listening. Like, you deserve to be loved for exactly who you are. And I don't want you to be with a partner that is making you feel less than. And if you have been, or if you are right now, I want you to trust me and listen to what I'm saying. There is a door that exists where someone will absolutely be so grateful to have you in their life, to cherish you, to never make you feel less than. And so I want you to understand that door exists, but you can never get through that door as long as you're spending time and energy with this person that is possibly, oh yeah, like checking out other people. And swiping on other people or whatever they're doing. And so this is when you have to want more for yourself. This is when you just say, you know what, like instead of thinking and thinking about how they can change and maybe one day they'll realize how amazing you are, it's not going to change. Someone who has been disrespecting you and who has been checking out someone or who has been talking to other people, it's not going to change. I wouldn't hold my breath at all. Like, don't even. And so this is when you have to make an intentional decision and you say, I want more for myself. And that could be super scary, especially if you've never had it. But the reason you've never had it is because you keep settling for people like the one you've been with, the one that checks out other people, disrespects you, talks about other people, swiping online and doing whatever else. You're never going to find what is waiting for you, that crazy love that I always talk about, if you're settling for this half-assed, like disrespectful bullshit. You deserve so much more. And the sad part is you'll never know it until you take that leap. And it's really a leap of faith. And you just, as scary as it may be, to be absolutely and utterly alone, that's what you're probably very scared of. I want you to trust that it is better to be alone and have that space to love yourself and only let people in that add value to your life, that help you shine brighter, and they don't make you feel less than. They don't disrespect you ever to any degree. And I really hope you hear me on this. I really, truly want you to take action too. I want you to not just, oh, what, that was good. It's like, I want you to like seriously think and say, oh my gosh, I'm in a relationship right now with somebody that's doing this to me. Well, this is when you say bye. This is when you do that. And it requires courage for sure. But it is so empowering and badass once you like start to step into your power and you realize you deserve more. And this isn't aligned to what I deserve. So bye. It is so powerful to do the bye. I can't tell you that is how I found Will. Just saying bye to the person that was not aligned to what I wanted, how I wanted to feel. And I knew I deserved more, and I wasn't willing to sacrifice that. So like, what, do you believe it exists? And I hope you do. I hope you hear me. I hope you trust this, trust me. Make sure you subscribe too, so you can hear me in your ear. Like, I need to be there with you. I want you to hear me because I know the self-talk that you may be doing is convincing yourself to tolerate bullshit and like, it's okay that they're chatting with someone. Maybe they'll change. This is where I want you to stop BSing yourself and telling yourself these things. And I want you to hear me. And I want to help you really see this life that you could have with someone that adores you and loves you for exactly who you are. Okay. And so, yeah, it requires some faith in this process, in me, and just in the way the universe brought us together and how I'm talking to you right now. And I truly believe that it exists to my core. Like this is the reason I'm doing this podcast, and I show up, I can't believe it's been over 2 years. It's like 2.5 years I've been doing this, and I love it. And I love hearing messages from you. And if this is a podcast you've been listening to, please don't forget to write a review. That would mean so much to me because I want to reach as many people as I can. And your review would actually help do that. So, but back to what I was saying, the biggest takeaway for you guys is if someone is checking out someone else in front of you and talking about other people or swiping and giving their attention, don't tolerate that bullshit. Please say bye. Make space for the person that would never do that to you and absolutely adores you. It's so refreshing. And imagine like never feeling anxious, like it's so funny how I used to feel anxious all the time. I don't know if you felt anxious, but it's really like I was used to feeling anxious all the time. I was like, oh my God, because I didn't know if I was enough for them, you know? And it's amazing when you find that partner that is so secure, is so prioritizing you, they would never do anything to sabotage that or ruin that. You know, they count their blessings. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe I get to love you. I get to have you. And that's real. And I hope you hear me on that. Thank you for listening. And remember, it has to be crazy love or nothing. Till next time, thank you.